the angels were the archangels. Our Michael, he who is like God, was an archangel, as was Lucifer, the light bringer. Gabriel, Raphael, and Daniel were less known archangels. The third grade will now sing hymn 121, Stars of the Morning.
He was the first revolutionary, and his name was Lucifer. Lucifer went among the shining heavenly hosts, his fellow angels, whispering and seeking to arouse envy in their hearts. He was successful in his whispering campaign. Some of God's angels were swayed by Lucifer's arguments. Lucifer said,
"Why should God tell us this? It's not fair or right that God to have power. Are we not beautiful too? Yes! Are we not mighty and wise? Yes! Do we not choose our own path? Yes! Let the cast go from God and rule heaven, then we can do as we wish."
Some of the other angels said,
"Yes! Why shouldn't we have power? It is our right."
The mighty angel Lucifer prepared the angel army for its attack on God. When God saw that the discontented angels were really going to try to take control of heaven itself, God called the glorious godlike archangel Michael before the throne. God said,
"Michael, I appoint you leader of my heavenly forces. Defend the throne of goodness and righteousness. Defeat the evil armies of sin, pride, and deceit. Drive wicked Lucifer and his jealous angels from heaven. Cast them away from my presence. Let them see what it means to choose themselves before God."
Let us hear the great English poet John Milton describe to us that terrible battle which
Through the vastness of heaven, it sounded, now storming to fury rose, and clamors such as heard in heaven till now, whirled with discord, and the madding wheels of brazen chariots raged. Dire was the noise of conflict, overhead the dismal hiss of fiery darts and flaming volleys flew, with the ruinous assault. And inextinguishable rage.
All heaven resounded, tormented all the air. All the air seemed then conflicting fire. Long time, and even scaled the battle hung, till Satan, who that day prodigious power had shown, and met in arms no equal, ranging through the dire attack, quieting seraphim confused, at length saw one sword of Michael smoke. At his approach, the great archangel from his warlike soul surceased, with hostile frown and visage all inflamed, burst on again.
Author of evil, unknown to latter pole, unnamed in heaven, now plenteous as thou seest. These acts of hateful strife, hateful to all. How hast thou disturbed heaven's blessed peace, and into nature brought misery and hell-like crime of thy rebellion? But think not here to trouble holy rest. Heaven cast thee out from all her confines. Heaven, the seat of bliss, brooks not the works of violence and war. Hence then, in evil go with thee along, thy offspring, to the place of evil, hell, thou and thy wicked crew.
So spake the prince's angels. They ended parley, and both addressed their fight. Unspeakable, like as gods they seem. Said they are moved, in stature, motions, or arms. Fixed beside the entire great heaven, now wave their fiery swords, and the air, make horrid circles. Two broad suns their shields. Blazed opposite, while expectation stood in horror, from each hand of speed retired. Where earth was thickest fight, the angelic throng, and left large field.
But the sword of Michael from the army of God was given him tempered so, that neither keen nor solid might resist that edge. It met the sword of Satan with steep forced smite, sending, and half-cut shears, or staves. But with swift wheel reverse, deep entering sheared all his right side. Then Satan first in vain, and rides him to and fro in fall. Forthwith on all sides to his aid was run by many angels and strong, who interposed defense, while others bore him on their shields back to his chariot, where it stood retired from all false war. There they laid, gnashing for anguish and spite and shame, to find himself not matchless, and his pride humbled by such rebuke, so far beneath his confidence to equal God's power.